Imagine this. You arrive at work on a normal morning, sit at your desk, and suddenly the police storm into the office. They handcuff the guy who's been sitting next to you for 3 years and drag him away while he screams your name. That happened to me. And the worst part, when they searched his house, they found an entire diary dedicated to me, with detailed plans of how he was going to kill me. My name doesn't matter, so I'll call him Marcos. We worked together at an IT company, desks side by side, sometimes lunch at the same time. He was quiet, polite, the kind of guy who always offers to help fix someone's computer. I was married, happy with my husband. I never gave him any attention beyond normal workplace conversation. To me, he was just a coworker. Things started feeling strange a few months before his arrest. I caught him staring at me constantly, but I told myself I was being paranoid. My husband mentioned that sometimes he saw a car just like Marcos's driving slowly down our street at night. We ignored it. Stress. Adult life. The day everything exploded was a normal Monday. I arrived, turned on my computer, and suddenly saw police officers walking in. They went straight to Marcus's desk, told him to stand up, handcuffed him, started searching his drawer right there in front of everyone. He was red, sweating. Then he looked at me and screamed, "We're supposed to be together forever. You'll understand." My blood went cold. The entire office froze. My boss took me into his office and told me the police had received an anonymous tip about threats. They had already been investigating Marcos for harassing former employees, but nothing solid until then. I was called in to give a statement that same day. The officers showed me photos from his house, walls covered in printed images of me, my LinkedIn profile, company Facebook photos, pictures I didn't even know existed, photos of me leaving the building, in the parking lot, and then the notebooks, diaries, hundreds of pages. They let me read parts of them under supervision. My God, page after page about me, what I wore every single day. Today she wore the blue blouse that brings out her eyes. Perfect. Normal conversations, twisted into something else. She smiled at me today. She feels the same. He wrote down my schedule, my husband's car, the route I took home. But what made me physically sick were the last entries. He had a full plan. First, plant evidence that my husband was cheating, fake photos, anonymous messages to me, to make us fight, to make us separate. Then, when I was vulnerable, he would save me, comfort me. And if I didn't reciprocate, he wrote, "If she chooses him, I can't let her stay with another man. We'll be together the only way possible. I'll take care of her forever." There were dates circled, notes about places where he could accidentally run into my husband alone, descriptions of how he would make it look like a robbery or an accident. He was obsessed. He believed we were soulmates and that my husband was the obstacle. The police told me the anonymous tip saved my life. It came from an ex-girlfriend who recognized the pattern. He was arrested for stalking, threats, and planning a violent crime. He was sentenced to years in prison. Even now, years later, I still change my route home sometimes. I check my rearview mirror. I changed jobs. I even moved cities once. My husband and I are okay, but his scream still echoes in my head, forever. So if you think you really know the people you work with, think again. Sometimes the danger sits right next to you every day, smiling, and you never see it coming.